All right, we're still on the hunt. Misty Graveyard, we want to find the scrap tank tower. We want to find it, and we want to find it early. For the time being, I don't mind the dart tower as a way to get things started. And that's a great surround to start. I'm gonna try to be very selective about my maze building this time. I feel like I was way too aggressive there. We don't need to be. We picked up dart. So let's get lightning next. Okay, we can't do anything there. I think I will do maybe something like that. All right. This could be a little spicy. Okay, we just barely kept that one at bay. We had a nice little cluster of poison things going up there, which... Axe gives us an arcane option. Attack speed of all existing towers by 15%. Randomly freeze 5 blocks. Don't care about that much. Randomly spawn 10 buff tiles. Randomly spawn 20 corrupted tiles. These won't move around, so I don't like how those are going to mess with our maze. This doesn't bother me too much. Okay. That's really bad. If we don't get a way to... If we don't get a way to close that off or replace that, well, we can do that for now, and we can always unfreeze it. For now... Early on, axe towers like that are really quite good. All right, and so far we haven't compromised. We really need to get rid of this, though. A few runs with Tana, and I still feel like the E is an overpowered Tiny. Yeah, Tiny is still pretty ridiculous. Oh, we are... That's not great. Oh, and my overcharge was poorly placed, too. Whoopsie daisies. What the heck made it in? That was weird. All right. I'm obviously building my maze pretty aggressively, so... That may come back to haunt me. Drill tower would be amazing. When arcane damage crits, target monster will... See, this is insane. Okay, this is insane. Because we can get to 100% crit with our tank tower. And then that's just good business. Okay, we'll hang on to that for the moment. Ugh. Don't like him so early. The axe towers mean that it's relatively safe for us to do that. But we need... How did something make it in? I need to pay more attention to that. I didn't think we were in any jeopardy there. Okay, the prophecy lives. So I don't think now we have this on no tiles. Do we really want to do that? We could get it on at least one, right? Like over here. I think the percentage increase is probably worth it. I think I need to keep around a few things for a minute to make sure that this doesn't end very rapidly. But as soon as we can, we'll get rid of everything else. That is my promise. But I think we need to keep things around for a second. Oh, we don't have a protection rune. Is that long-term dangerous? I wonder. I'm really nervous that this guy's just going to ruin our fun. Yeah, that's going to be bad. Oh, we were so close to getting rid of him, too. All right, well. All right, we're taking some hits on our way up. That's for sure. Okay. We're going to be discarding everything eventually. So I kind of feel like this is okay. 10 random buff tiles, but movement speed increases a no. 10 elemental buffs. Let's do this plus spiders. See if we can get a better... Ugh. Terrible locations for that stuff. Truly not the best. Okay, we did get that, which is good. Because it means that we can do that. And then for now, I'm okay with doing this and that, I think. Actually, that might be the wrong way to do that. All right, not so sure. I think like we get some decent cash out of that, which is good. So we'll do that. We're at 100% crit. We're going to keep switching it over to crit, I think, as we move forward. And I think... there's probably no reason not to do that. I actually really like having a way to get more cash back. 38. This is 40. We could do one of those and one of those. So we're going to be getting random buffs from the scepter on this thing, which is good. Like, it's going to be... like, I think that's good. I'm a little nervous we just die here, though. The axes are going to help for the moment. It is absolute cowardice that I am keeping these other things around, but they're the only things keeping us in the game at the moment, for sure. I wish we could move this around. But we can't. Debug helps to lessen stuns. That's a fair point. The only one we can sacrifice into it is that. So we'll do that. Let's see. I think... Okay, I do need to make sure that I'm being careful, because right now I'm wasting... Anytime I use an arcane at the end, I'm wasting money. So I need to be smarter about that. Fire is just damage, Board Bachelor, unfortunately. We do need an ice tower, though, for sure, because we're not getting... we need to get our range up. Frost Venom would be amazing, because we're getting plenty of poison stacks. Resonant Poison, 5% extra crit chance, and 200%. We can't say no to this. So, yeah, the 200% damage from crits is a little nutty for us. Didn't get much value out of that, but let's see. We're gonna go. Because we're critting 100% of the time, so each one of these is technically 8 damage, which is pretty awesome. We need to go down to 15, but no lower. All right. I think we did good there. Really need an ice tower, though. Really need an ice tower. I hope we can do it, Rowdy Retro Moose. The numbers are starting to look good. I'm going to start pushing things back here. But yeah, I think we got the scrap tower early enough that we're going to get some good value out of it. It's good to see you, Austin. welcome on in. If we don't get an ice tower, that's probably doom for us. Ban the last tower you have for the next 5 turns. Magic dust though is insane, so we take that. We didn't need the dice tower anyways. Can do something like that. Okay, let's see then. So this means anything that this hits twice is going to take 20% more damage, which is pretty awesome. The Frost Elemental is very scary, though. If the Frost Elemental makes it to us, we're going to have a bad time. The best we can hope for is that it does not. The best we can hope for is that it does not. And I think the way that we ensure that is to hit him early, hit him often type of thing. There's a Frost Elemental, though, that made it all the way to us. All right. What does the Magic Wand Relic do? So it inflicts Burning, Chill, Poison, or Charge on anyone that we crit on. And our Scrap Tower has a 100% chance to crit. So every hit is going to be adding something. We don't know what, but one of them. All good. Wealth Vault? I think Wealth Vault. Or Mystic Gauntlet, but I think Wealth Vault. Anything that is not Frost Elementals, I think, in the near term is good for business. I mean, we could go crazy with them, but there's something fun about the idea of going down to only one tower in the late game and just have it be an absolute machine gun of death. Right now, we are at 2 shots per second, 9.5 range, 400 damage. Okay. No, it keeps them, Austin. All upgrades are permanent. So it's going to do some work. Is the short version. That guy might have exploded on us, so that's always a little worrisome. Not having a protection rune is perhaps the one thing that has me sweating. Machine gun of death for science. That's my plan. Ooh. We're starting to flirt with the worst case scenario here. the worst case scenario being the possibility that we do not. We do not find an ice tower. Yeah, the problem is other than ice, we can get damage from this. It would be nice to have a more expensive fire tower. It'd be nice if you could shred 2x2s. Then we could go like 90 at a time. But all right, time for some fire rate, which at least goes a little quicker. Like we're definitely demonstrating the theory here. This is also poison monster takes electric damage. The poison tick rate is doubled. That's interesting. When a monster's charge effect is triggered, it also takes electric damage equal to 10% of current HP. When a chilled monster is hit by electric damage, it consumes the chill effect and accumulates double the charge. When a monster is simultaneously affected by all of these things, consume that. None of these are great. This Amplify Poison is the most likely to tick. Static Shocker, though, I think Static Shocker is the most likely to get kills. The only issue is when enemies' health gets insanely high, this never triggers because getting charge becomes really difficult. This one also doesn't work. Most things are going to have all of these, but the charge is never going to be over 50%. But between these two, like, let's take this one just because I think it's more interesting. Shattered Ice. We are getting chilled enemies. Large monsters will be replaced by Magma and Frost Elementals. Draw an extra card. 2 random relics. Attack speed of all existing towers minus 20%. We can't do that. Magma and Frost Elementals aren't that scary, I don't think. Famous last words. Hopefully that doesn't kill us. I'm really concerned that we're not going to find an ice tower. Lava bucket can also work because you have sniper tower. I'm not planning on building any more towers though, as it were. I'm gonna go down to 400 and then I'm gonna start doing attack speed ones, just because this is taking too long. And we want to keep these two balanced. All right, pray for me. I think it's going kind of okay. This Frost Elemental is going to screw us up a little bit, though. Okay, maybe it's not. Ice Tower. Ice Tower. Sad day. That was a mistake also, what I just did there. I should have... I should have handled that slightly differently. I'm trying to get one more straight piece. Come on, game. All right. I spent too much money there, for sure. I don't know that we can get another tower at all anymore, just as a side note. So we may be in the darkest timeline. I should move towers out of our active list to see if we can bait the game to give us another tower. Yeah, Burrito. I think we need to do that. I have not successfully actually had it give us another tower. It's doing a lot of damage. No, okay, well, we'll try it out. We'll do it for science. Hopefully it works. Because I want to get the drill tower, too. Do we think we get chill from this? Do we need chill from that? I don't know that we do. I don't think we need any of these. Oh, wait. I can do it here. Hold on. Let's do this while we're talking about it. Okay. Dice tower I don't need. I don't need 2 of those. I don't need 2 of those. I don't need that. This is all I need. And if we have to pick something, reduce the cost of drawing cards, I guess. That doesn't quite do the thing. What can I put? I guess I have to put 2 dot pieces there to really make that work, which is a little tough. All right. This is good enough for now. Let's... My kingdom, I wouldn't mind a flamethrower either. But yeah, getting a range up would be spectacular. And also getting this built on top of any boost tiles would have been huge. But beggars can't be choosers. At least we got the thing out there. Building out a protection tile, I think, would have been, like, GG. I wonder what... I wish I knew what our crit chance actually was. Things seem to be going well, though. This is... Oh. Okay, so slight danger in the explosions over their space. Range of all towers increased by 20%. Randomly freeze. Don't care about elemental dice. Ban the last tower you have for the next 5 turns. We could do that too. Both of these are good. Do we want 2 random relics or do we want 20% range on the field? 20% range on the field is pretty insane on the off chance that we don't get. Let's do that. Yeah, that's a big difference for us. Two random relics could have also been good. One more dot piece would go pretty hard. Probably not worth the over 200 gold I spent on it, but considering now my life is relegated to clicking this thing. We also like that things aren't traveling through here right now, because that means that the likelihood that we get a stun is lower. We still really need a frost or a chill tower, though. For purity's sake, should I get rid of all the other towers at this point? I don't think we need them anymore. I don't think they're doing much. Hey, Denny. Welcome to real time. Yeah, I mean the fact that everything is, yeah, this is, I think. I'm seeing some 2060s going on. All right, I've decided I'm gonna. We're going for purity. One tower to rule them all. Oh, Voodoo Doll is insane. Yeah, Voodoo Doll is crazy. Yeah, Voodoo Doll is gonna go so hard. I can't even. I'm also enjoying the fact that we are going to have a arguably pretty close to perfect maze, which is fun. I want one more dot piece. I'm willing to go a little hard for one more dot piece. There we go. But so far we're not seeing any other towers, which is a little spooky. I figured that might happen, Denny. I'm wondering if maybe there's a relic option that we can come up with here, but it's a fun concept, so I liked the idea of trying it out. And if you're telling me that it's not gonna go infinite, that's probably for the best. The problem is with all of this building, it's going to take us a long time to actually get to wave 29. May not be a tonight thing. We may pause this one and return to it in the future. I should probably be taking advantage of Wealth Vault. Oh yeah, those guys can. There are enemies that can stun us. That's something we need to be aware of. That could end our run also. But yeah, the voodoo doll is doing pretty spectacular work on increasing our range in the meantime. See, there are lots of places I can put this that will... How am I so broke right now? I'm a little... I guess I just drew really aggressively there. Gotta get range so the fire stops dealing damage. That's fair. What are we looking at right now? So one thing that could potentially happen is there's some relics that provide